Like the rest of you, I watched a lot of the big figures on YouTube talk about the new cards that were coming out in Dominaria United. And there was one card in particular that got a lot of hate by almost everybody. But I think it's not only playable, but actually pretty good if given the right shell. And that's going to be Weatherlight Compleated. I kind of built this deck thinking about Weatherlight Compleated. But let's look at this. Let's read it. I'm sure if you guys have been watching, a lot of the people that generally cover Magic the Gathering content, you would have seen something about this card. It's a vehicle, but it's a strange kind of vehicle because it does not have a crew cost. Instead, it has something called Piracies counters. Let's read through this card and look at how it becomes crewed, if you would. As long as Weatherlight Compleated has 4 or more Piracies counters on it, it is a Phyrexian creature in addition to its other types. When a creature you control dies, put a Phyrecies counter on Weatherlight Compleated, then draw a card. If it has 7 or more Phyrecies counters on it, if it doesn't, scry 1. Along with you, I was looking at this and I was a bit dismissive of what this card can really do. But I think it's really good in an Oni-Cult Anvil shell. Why? Because you're going to be sacrificing this construct every single turn. So in 4 turns, he becomes a 5/5 flyer that eventually draws card every time you do what you normally would do with the Oni-Cult Anvil. It's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. And if you use Blood Tithe Harvester to kill a creature, you sacrifice it, it also counts as a counter on Weatherlight Compleated. If you sacrifice a, say, construct artifact creature token to the Voltic Surge, it also adds a counter to Weatherlight Compleated. A lot of things make this card work, and it becomes a 5/5. It's not going to happen on turn 4 or 5, but 5/5 in the air is generally reserved for 6 or 7 cost cards, right? You're doing it for 2 early, and then you're eventually building into it. I don't think that's bad at all. We are actually showcasing 2 more cards from Dominaria United, and that's going to be Braids, Arisen, Nightmare. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker. If you do, each opponent may sacrifice a permanent that shares a card type with it. For each opponent who doesn't, that player loses 2 life, and you draw a card. Wow, get some card advantage going on in there, right? That's a lot better than sacking things to the Dockside Chef because your opponent loses health as well, and it is no cost at all. We're heavy on the draw in this because we have Dockside Chef, we have the Experimental Synthesizer, we have the Reckoner's Bargain, and we have Braids. But we need to be drawing cards all the time. Oh, yep, can't forget about the Bank Buster, also draws cards. We want to be drawing cards all the time to get to our Ob Nixilis, to get to our Soul Transfers, to get to our Voltage Surges, to get Weatherlight Compleated actually running. We added the Ob Nixilis in here because alongside with the Braids, that's great. So the opponent has a lot of choices to make whenever, it's your turn. Either lose life to the Braids and both Ob Nixilis that come out, or they sacrifice things and discard cards and all kinds of nasty things that happen to their deck. Wow. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a good one. I have a good feeling about this. And I always want to see what kind of nice, cool Rakdos artifact shells we could build for not only this channel, but my own personal play style. I just really like black-red. Rakdos is fun. It's fun because it frustrates your opponents. We're running 23 lands in here, 4 Haunted Ridges, a Silken Crucible of Defiance, and a Tekanuma Abandoned Mire as well. Looks good. I think is going to do well, and I want to change the opinion of the Weatherlight Compleated. I'm hoping we get to use it in these matches, and let's get into it. Before we get into the arena, make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe. Join me in my journey through arena. Let's get into some matches and see how it actually performs. It looks good on paper, but let's see how it does whenever we face opponents that can play cards as well. Yep, we'll keep it. Mana isn't great on this one, but we wanted to show off the Weatherlight Compleated anyway, so I don't see any problem with this. The Compleated enters the battleground. Mana. Epicure. Alright, we create a blood token. Opponent. Alright. We can Reckoner's Bargain on the Epicure. Let's draw some cards. 2 is too many. 2 is too many. Liliana.
A fight? And you think you can win?
Yeah, I do think I can win Liliana. We are going to be showcasing something with Liliana. I think it's a pretty decent card. What do we want to discard? Takanuma, probably? Lead off with the Anvil. And now Voltic Surge on the Liliana, sacking the blood token, creating a 1/1. Keep that coming.
Fine.
Opponent, Takanuma. Whatever that is, whenever you draw a card, gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, loses 2 life. That's a painful card. Yep, we will lose 2 life. We're gonna have to start running that in mono black builds. Okay, we're gonna lose some life. Oh yeah, Ob seems good here. Yeah, resolve all. Very painful. Harvester for blood. Chef. We already created our creature, so we'll pass turn. That card seems a little bit broken. Specimen. Fell Stinger. He's going to gain so much life. And draw so many cards. Oh, he's going to have me draw cards. Oh my. Oh my. That's insane. Well. We will lose a little bit more life, and we are going to Ob Nixilis. We are going to do it on the Dockside Chef. We have a creature that died. Bottom.
Entire plane.
It's nice to have that scry every turn. It really, really is. Now, Devil. Let's start gaining a little bit of this life back.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
And tap Ob. Sack the artifact. Land. Man, oh man. Go to the bottom. And look at that. We got the Weatherlight Compleated. He's ready to roll. Swing for 5 in the air. Down to 13. We're going to have to chump block. Sorin. That's pretty nasty.
Vengeance. Blood.
Aha. Gets himself a blocker in the air with lifelink. Swinging at the Ob. Well, I think it'd be better to block with the Harvester here, actually. We might leave that, let that go. Channel it, create 2 1/1s. Might be good. We'll lose 2 life. We'll resolve it. But we'll gain some life from this turn.
Pleasure doing
Yeah.
business with my coin or
Channel this.
tribute is owed.
Swing 5 in the air at the Sorin. He lets it go.
Know that I will not abandon my quest.
Now, sack the artifact. Soul transfer looks pretty good. This card's really powerful, but we seem to have been able to hold up against it pretty well. In fact, I think that we discard this, draw, soul transfer. Now, let's get rid of it. I almost wanted to get rid of this lifelink guy, but opponent says good game. See, I told you. It seems pretty good. We sit there and read your little articles on Weatherlight Compleated and, you know, just never play test it. It's one of the first rares I crafted from this set because I was just like, I think it's actually good. I think it's actually good. Performed really well right there. Really well. Oh, well, we don't have any red mana, but we can mitigate that. Oh, hello. How are you? 2 bank busters. That's 1 too many. Oh, he says hello again. Well, hello. We'll say hello again. I'll do it again, too. I'll say hi all day long. Well, we could Voltic Surge that, but I don't think it's really worth it. No attacks. Swings. No blocks. Takes 2. The Geist. We'll knock that out of the sky. Submit 0. Then we will Recorder's Bargain on the Chef. I think having cards early game is better than having creatures out. Could be dead wrong. Welcoming Vampire. Well, that's gotta die. We have another Bank Buster, so I think that we just draw. And then we Voltic Surge the Vampire and sack the Bank Buster. I hate that card. Don't like it. Don't play a lot of white, but every time I see Welcoming Vampire, I want to have it die. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wowee, opponent. Wowee. Epicure is nice. Creates a blood token. Pops that. Bankbuster. We can even pop this blood and discard a swamp. And I think we go ahead and do that. Mana? Well, we cycled through mana. That's good enough for me. We're going to have an ouchie. Definitely an ouchie. We do get a Blood Tithe Harvester, though. Awesome. And let's start to build out our field a little bit so that we can block a lot of this stuff coming through. We got Ob in the hand. could crew this, but I think we crew it on the opponent's turn. I'd rather block and kill something, specifically the Twin Blade Geist. Wedding announcement. Somebody is getting married. Congratulations. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemies. Yep, crew. Tap the Harvester. Block this, and pass turn. Very aggressive. My turn. Anvil. Oh, that's good. We'll play the Anvil. I think we just get rid of the Drog Soul Infantry. Let's go ahead and do that now. Yep. That's Garna doing some damage. Then sack the synthesizer. We get a 1/1 and we get to exile the top card of our library and probably play in that sucker. He is still there. We're going to Ob. And on the Epicure, we're going to make your pain intense.
Enough. Notion of morality.
Devil.
What matters is power.
And the plus effect. Let's start to gain our health back again. It seems like we survived the first part of the game where we were the most vulnerable. Draw a card. We could swing for 4 as well. Perfect. Down to 11. Overseer is quite nice. Too bad we don't have our vehicle here. 5/5 in the air, he would already be out and he would already be swinging. But as it stands, that Overseer threatens our Ob Nixilis. Ob Nixili. Oh, nice. That was like the perfect timing for a soul transfer. Exile that. Okay. Of course, we're going to continue to try to get some health back.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
He discards Valorous Stance. Huh.
Go.
Nope, he's out.
Plead for mercy.
He's gone. 2-0. Dockside Chef, Experimental Synthesizer, the Epicure, the Voltic Surge. We need to draw some good stuff. I mean, this is kind of our chump early stuff that meant to slow down the opponent, gain a little bit of value. 3 1-drops. Chef, swing with the Epicure, down to 18. I think next turn we lead off with Synthesizer. Do we? Do we do that? Nah. We play out. Swing. Then sack the blood token, draw a card. Another Chef. We'll play him. We could sack him. We could kill him. What? This Chef will poison this Chef? The Topiary Stomper. So we're getting some ramp going from the opponent. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Man, that was completely on purpose. Totally skill-based. Yeah, I mean, look at our field. It's totally skill-based. Bankbuster, Weatherlight Compleated, Ob, Blood Tithe Harvester. Man, loaded hand. We just don't have the... would have rather the Garna be one more mana. Garna's a little bit better, a little bit further down the road. We'll start with the Weatherlight Compleated. Opponent has a look at it. Maybe not too aware of this card. I really like these Elspeth sleeves. They're kind of nice. We should have put better sleeves on this deck. We have the Takanuma, so we'll do it. We'll get the Blood Tithe Harvester rolling. Creates a blood. And that's all we need to do. We're just chilling, waiting for him to remove Harvester with the spell. Kami's Flare. Of course. But we do start pumping up the Weatherlight. Mana for next turn? Or something different? We could do a mana because we could Bankbuster into drawing a card. I'm telling you. Drinking my evening beer, get the hiccups. That's about how it goes. We'll Bankbuster. We've got some time to do a soul transfer on the Smoldering Egg. So we'll try to fix our hand a little bit. More mana. Seems like a typical draw for this deck. Considers. 4 away from Smoldering Egg becoming a problem. Passes turn. So, I have a theory. I have a theory that he's going to try to remove the Blood Tithe Harvester as fast as possible. That's not necessarily what I wanted. Bankbuster. We'll draw another card. That one didn't work. We need a better card than that. I think we discard that and try to draw something a little bit better. Play with fire. Well, mana is a lot worse than that. Alright. Alright. Oh, smash to dust. We'll take 5 damage here. We'll go down to 11. But 1 mana available. It looks like a soul transfer is going to be good here. Get it out of here. Bounce. Play with fire on my face. Resolve. Resolve. Down to 7. Opponent is down to 3 cards, though. Epicure. Struggling with mana over there, are we? Bankbuster to draw another card. That's why you just gotta draw all the cards. Wandering Mind. Nicely done. Did you just draw that? I have a feeling you just drew that. My turn. Sometimes you just have it. We can't end it there, though, can we? We can't end it like that. Alright, it looks like we've got the 3 mana that we want. Experimental Synthesizer for turn 4, Anvil for turn 2, Reckoner Bankbuster for turn 3. I think we are okay to use this hand. No, we got another mana. Anvil. Swing for 1. Take that. Have at you. White. Circle. Totally fine. You want to waste a circle on a Dockside Chef? I'm okay with it. Synthesizer or Bankbuster? Let's go Synthesizer here. Reckoner's Bargain. We get to draw some cards. We're going to lose a card that gets exiled. Oh, of course it would be Ob Nixilis. And of course we would draw all lands. Man, oh man. Our luck continues to be the same. Wedding announcement. Not bad. Not bad at all. My turn. Mana! Alright. That's my favorite way to play Magic. Mana! Get out of here. What is this? What is this? He lets the damage through. We will sack the artifact. Never have I ever, well, yeah, I've been playing Magic for a long time. I have ever seen this. Dockside Chef, yes, we need you. Okay. You are going to sacrifice a construct. We are going to draw a card. Oh, mana. What is going on? What is this? Draw a card. That is not mana. Incredible. That is... Wow. I swear, there's not a lot of lands in this deck. There's 23. Circle. On another Dockside Chef, it looks like. Totally fine. Nah, we're going to have to let that pass. Draws a card. What is going on? Another mana. Swing. Alright, sack this dude. Draw a card, hopefully not mana. Probably going to be mana. It is mana. Alright. This is... Yeah. I can't tell you how lucky I feel. Naturalist comes out. Oh man, I just kind of wish the opponent would do a duress and look at my hand and just be... What the fuck, man? It's fantastic. Right. Blood Tithe Harvester. Okay. We're gonna pop the mana here. We got plenty of it. Takanuma. Give me something that's not mana. Alright, that is not mana, which means that it is the best card in my hand by far. Crew it. Tap. Tap. Okay. Swing. Bankbuster coming at face, down to 11. If we win this with a handful of mana, Pumps the Jukai Naturalist. Enchants the Jukai Naturalist. Mashiko's Reign of Truth. No green left, though. So we could chump this. Pass. Block. Block. And we will sack that dude. Get rid of one of the tokens. Opponent thinks it's nice. We will discard one of these manas, I think. And get a Reckoner's Bargain. We're still going to play out the mana, right? Reckoner's Bargain. We need anything besides mana. Anything. Don't disappoint. Voltic Surge. That is interesting. Same with an Ob. Yeah, Ob. Come on out, big boy.
Family.
Wowie, wow, wow, wow. I think we're actually looking pretty good. Make a devil. Plus on the Ob Nixilis.
My coin or carnage.
Opponent discards a card. Let's think here. Right. Now, no attacks. End turn. We need to kill that Jukai Naturalist. Doesn't look like we're doing it this turn, though. Spirited Dog draws a card. We're gonna... If we win this, it's gonna be mostly out of control. Moves over to my turn, and of course we draw our typical mana. Alright. Plus on the Ob. Takes it.
Pleasure doing business.
Plus on the Ob. Takes
Your
it.
punishment is my
Perfect.
entertainment.
Do we want to sack something? If we do, it's probably going to be the Dockside Chef. I think it's worth it. Wow, that would have been nice a long, long time ago. We don't want to swing, no attacks. But we still want to sack one of these. And I screwed up a little bit. This should have been out on the field. Totally fine, we're in really good shape. And don't you me worry, we are going to lose some creatures. Communes with spirits. Another naturalist. I would have been a lot more aggressive with that naturalist than he has been. But then again, I am not him. He did not swing. Wow, we get a soul transfer. We're going to have to use it. Exile. Mashiko, Reign of Truth. Mana. Ob. Plus on Ob. Discards the visitor. Ob again. Takes 2 damage.
You lose everything.
Okay. So we're presented with a golden opportunity here. But I don't think I do all of it. We sack one of the critters. Create 2. Ob? Yes. We want to draw Ob. This is so nice, just for that scry ability. No attacks. And we'll get this guy out. The Garna. It gives us more of a board presence. He's pretty big. Biggest thing in this deck. I'm actually kind of wondering why the opponent hasn't been more aggressive than he has. But it is a decent board state that I've been able to accrue, and we got the Bink Buster down here. Borrowed time. What do you grab? Oh, well. If that's the case, I'm going to sacrifice it. You don't get it. You don't get it. I kill it myself. Opponent. Swings. And 10 at face. We'll take it to the face. But we're going to try to clear out his board as much as humanly possible. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Yeah. Safekeeping. Voltic Surge on that, sacking the artifact, giving the Weatherlight a counter. Ob goes to top, down to 1, resolve it all, pass away, take 10. Yes, right there. Ob still comes to hand. Ob still comes to hand. And he's now a 4/4. Nice. Now, discard.
By coin or carnage, tribute is owed.
He does. We do that.
Your punishment is my
We do that.
entertainment.
7. We need to do 2 more damage. And we can. Ob. Sack. That artifact. Yes. We snuck her out. No more mana. We've had enough. Man, oh man. We have found a way around the opponent, and it feels good. It feels really, really, really good. Let's see. Can you do anything? I don't think so. Man, we won. Full hand of mana, and we turned it around. Holy crap. That's why you cannot play passive. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why. Wow, that's enough. I have had enough. It's time to go to a post-game wrap. This deck went 7-2 in my plays, and I'm posting one of those losses. We actually went through our entire deck. The opponent was just that much more mid-range. It was a, what was it? It was a blue-white deck, and we suffered in that game a lot. But we had him all the way down to 1 health. 1 health. 1 Oni-Cult Anvil away from actual death. So we were in that game the entire time with a blue-white control deck, just really controlling the battlefield. We were board wiped 3 or 4 times in that game, and we still found a way to kind of creep our way back in. And then that last game where we drew all mana, all of it. We found a way to get different cards in our hands, cycle through those mana, and really punish the opponent. The later on in the game we got with our Ob Nixilis, with our Weatherlight Compleated, with the Bank Buster, drawing those cards, popping blood tokens just to get rid of those manas. This deck does it all, and you're always in the game with this deck, or so it seems. So thank you for joining. I hope you've liked it. Let me know if you liked it down in the comments. Let me know what you would play in this deck, because I don't see any clear way of really upgrading this without losing something. Epicure, Dockside Chef, Voltage Surge, they're really there to protect against aggro. And then the deeper into the game you get, the more I'm doing what I wanted to do with this deck. If you have a better solution to the cards that I've used, post it in the actual video itself, and I'll tag that in there and maybe even highlight those changes to the deck and see if that is competitive in the arena. I think that'd be kind of cool. If you want to see something like that, just comment and put a deck in there straight from MTGA, and I'll run it around. Take it around, and see what we can do with it. But until next time, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.